Hello, my lovelies. Good evening. How are you doing? All right, Medea. It's a beautiful evening, and the birds are out. I love to be in nature. I'm sorry. Let me apologize, so, but I hope it's not too distracting from what is about to happen. So, I know, and if you remember, I told you guys that I have, um, I have a list of things that I hated that I wrote down. Tell me why, oh why, when we open it Sunday, Father's Day itself. Me never. I hated not spending enough time with my dad. I'm like, yo, no, I don't want to do this. Hi, how are you? Thanks, same to you. Yeah, so, sorry. Do it about allergy season. You hear my voice sound? It tends to be like that sometimes. All right. Here goes. All right. So I decided to write it down. Then never know that I would end up writing so much stuff. Not one of them to write a lot. It bring up certain things. Ooh, people just moving and it's empty and I can't hear them like the echoing and everything. I may listen to some Parisian music. How? Because of course I want to go there one day. You gotta set your intentions. um well, I'm just like that. My mind gone again, thinking about setting your intentions. You know where you want to be, so you surround yourself with that. And singing, and I am doing a video. Hold on. Yeah, so the camera's out for a while. I don't know if that was recorded. Let me check. Give me a bit, please. Wow, I don't know. Anyway, I spent enough time with my dad. I didn't have both parents, like I said before. I had my grandfather, and that's all he was. Sometimes I wish he was my dad, because I needed that emotional connection that I thought that one could experience by having the dad around. I remember like bits and pieces of when I actually got to see him. Only one particular thing stood out for me when we went to Lucy, and I remember like we had bun and cheese and some, I think it was soda. I remember that. Pineapple soda, I think, if my memory serves me correct. And that place where the water was so clear that you could literally like maybe I was like 2 or 3, I don't know, maybe 2. I held on to that because that was a good time for me. I remember, yeah, you could see everything in the water, the shells, the stones, the sand, like it was so clear. And ever since then, like every time if I see water looking like that, it will be so, like therapeutic to me. I love water looking though. And then another thing that I love was the mosquito net. Don't ask me why. Maybe because I didn't have one where I was living in Kingston. But that, yeah. I remember my mom and dad arguing about me because he wanted me to go live with him. And deep in my heart, I wish you would say yes. But that was never the case. More than once, he had asked her, but the answer was always the same. I asked her too. The answer is always no. You know, I used to wonder why I couldn't have my dad, and sometimes I would cry myself to sleep because I wish he knew the situation was different. I remember once I was an adult during worship. Um, uh, yeah, I think it was my last year of high school. I wanted to go to another school. I'd finished St. Jude's. I wanted to go to Alpha Extension so I could do over some subjects. Um, and he had asked me to live with him instead, and I told him no. There are times when I regretted that, but at the time I don't know what in my head, what you call that, hero complex, whatever. And I think, if I leave my mom, so I'm going to her. I don't know. And somehow my father just have this thing about him. Remember, I never lived with him enough. I've never, I never lived with him at the time. Never lived with him. But somehow he could tell what I was thinking. I don't know why or how. I think Libra have something with them. Libra people have something with them. Can I don't know. He had said something about sometime you gotta. I didn't tell him why. I don't wanted to go back to my mom, but oh God, I just remember something. Jesus, something came up before that. Like my my sibling's dad, something really horrible. I had some friends that I didn't tell them anything. Um, they were guy friends. They called and him take up the phone and they pretended that it was a police. Because when I hear the last, then it says Sergeant so and so, and I say, oh, police, oh, they hear that there's an abused child over there. And my sibling that day, he got upset and he was saying it's some nosy neighbor and that, and he might cuss and talk loud so the neighbor them could hear him. Yeah, so then he's like, oh, you think you're being abused? If you're being abused, then you should pack up your things and go to your dad and stuff. When you reach the school, pack up your pack up your things and take them with you to school tomorrow, and you just call your dad. After him drilling on my head before, no, I think he did it after. Pack up my stuff then I must go on to my dad at the time. May happy now, but I couldn't show it on my face because, or maybe it show me, I don't know, because like my wear my, but I take time and pack up my stuff then. Tell me I say yes, I don't want to be in this situation anymore because I was being abused physically, mentally, every alley you can think of. And me pack up my stuff. But one, I was afraid of him. Pack up my stuff them and then take me out on my bed and then have a meeting with me and my mother and I said to my mother, I said, oh, I'm not love her because, see, I'm ready, me pack up my stuff them already and ready for go, psychological, use that fire. And, oh, me, I go, Me quick and me ready for leave and all that stuff, and then only for hear you're not going anywhere. Cause he was like, oh, when you call him, see if he might come for you, like and then you're like, let me tell you about let me tell you about the man you worship. Where my dad live at the time. A Montego Bay, me tell you something about the man where live at Montego Bay, him not care about you, him not look after you, and this and that, and then where your mother alone and that. Whew. And and say, oh, when I pass my exam, because them time it was common entrance exam, and my pass the St. Jude. I said the only thing him